What's the one thing the musicians like more than music? That's right, getting high. So here's a story about getting high in band class. This story takes place during my junior year of high school. On this particular day, the whole jazz band was going to perform in a big competition on the other side of the state. And I was excited because that meant that I got to spend the entire day hanging out with Kenneth, Gabe, and Austin. However, because Austin was with us, we were going to be under pretty close watch. You see, Austin had a little bit of a reputation. In fact, he wasn't even allowed to ride on the buses with us to the competition. He had been banned from the buses because one of the drivers caught him trying to get high. In fact, the only reason he hadn't been kicked out of band for literally the same reason was because he was one of the only good jazz trumpet players they could find. So he was coming to the competition with us, but we were going to be under pretty close watch. And one of the parent volunteers told us exactly that on the bus ride there. Alright, listen up guys. I know that when we get there, Austin's going to want to smoke with you guys. I shouldn't be saying this because I'm a parent volunteer, but you guys can smoke as much ganja as you want on your free time. Just don't come back to this concert higher than a kite. And to be completely fair, we had every intention of following that rule. Because despite the fact that we goofed off in band every day, we did actually care about it. So we get to Albuquerque and the first stop is the mall so we can go have lunch. And when we met up with Austin, he of course wanted to smoke. Yo, Kenny, you got your box mod on you by chance? Yeah, why do you ask? Well, I just got this new cart and I was thinking we could smoke. Austin, no, we told the adult volunteers we weren't gonna do that. And we thought that was gonna be the end of it. But of course, Austin decided to keep pushing the issue. Okay, I know you guys said you weren't gonna smoke, but like, could I still use the battery to take a hit maybe? I don't know, man. They were pretty clear about it. Oh, come on. You know I'm better at playing when I'm high. And it's not like I'm gonna take a giant hit or anything. And in Austin's defense, he was telling the truth when he said being a little baked would make him perform better. So we made the decision to let him take the hit. Cause what could possibly go wrong, right? So Kenneth hands Austin the battery and immediately he starts reefing that shit. He manages to take 2 giant hits off of this cart before Kenneth gets it back away from him. Austin, what the hell are you doing? You said I could smoke. I said you could get a little bit baked before the performance, not Snoop Dogg levels of fried. But by this point, it was already too late. Austin's already doing his usual rounds of laying on the floor, being really loud, laughing at random people he sees in the mall. So me, Kenneth, and Gabe decide to call an emergency meeting to see what we should do. Okay, is there any way that Austin can still play in this concert? Yo, Kenneth, you play an off-brand trombone. You play a Kroger boner, dude. Dude, there is no way that Austin can play. I mean, I agree, but like, what are we supposed to do? Austin can't just ditch the performance. Okay, I might have an idea. Maybe he can just pretend to play. What do you mean by pretend? He can just press the valves on his trumpet without actually blowing any air through it. Cause obviously he isn't gonna be able to play anything correctly right now. The other trumpets can carry that section of the piece. All we have to do is just make sure he doesn't say anything stupid. I mean, shit, I don't think we really have any other options right now. So we grab Austin and start heading across the street to where we'll be performing. All right, Austin. So here's the deal. You are way too fucked up to perform right now. So what we want you to do is pretend to play your instrument. Don't even try to play. Yeah, I think I can do that. And no saying any inappropriate shit either. Man, what? What if I want to tell one of the other bands to fuck off? Austin, no. If you get caught, then we all get in trouble for this. So please don't say anything while we're in there. Alright, man. So we go to warm up and Austin doesn't say anything. We're lined up for performance backstage, Austin's quiet. And then we went out to perform. And I'll be damned if Austin didn't put on the best fake performance I've seen in my life. And I know for a fact that Austin wasn't actually performing, because one of the pieces of sheet music on his stand was fucking backwards. But if I didn't know any better, I would have had no idea that Austin was fried as shit on that stage. So the performance finishes, we go off stage, and we're all excited thinking that we actually got away with it. But then the parent volunteer who told us on the bus not to smoke with Austin starts walking over to us. And we thought we were cooked. Hey guys, great performance. And Austin, I really liked how the trumpet section sounded in take 5. Hey man, I'm just happy to be here right now, dude. Oh, and Kenneth, Gabe, and Jake, can I talk to you guys real quick? Okay guys. Thank you for not letting Austin get high. I get that you guys have shown up to practice before high, so thank you for not doing that this time. I know that must have been hard. Oh, you have no idea, sir. We actually got away with it! So the moral of this story is, don't get high at public events where you need to be your best. But if you do anyways, at least be good at playing it off. And remember, never let Austin hit the cart. All he is capable of are lies and fallacies. Need more videos to watch? Here's a playlist of all the videos I've ever made on this channel.